Hi, Wolfheart. You're the first one here. Hi, Midnight. How are you guys today? Yeah, I'm surprised too. Good? Lapidas, hello. Good, you? I'm doing good. And I read something interesting that Cryptic told me in Discord. So I don't know if anyone remembers this, but from a previous stream, we discussed sloth and eternal sugar, right? So I decided to look into sloth and where eternal sugar's inspo comes from. And I think I got some clues why everything was the way it is. To put it simply, the goddess of sleep in both Greek and Roman mythology has almost no information they have to improvise in order to meet their deadline, which is likely why they ended up taking inspiration from Aphrodite, and like also Hypno, the goddess Dionysus, the goddess of wine, partying, and intoxication, and the underworld overall. Like, I kid you not, the only real information about the goddess of sloth we have is her name. Her basic job, what she usually did, stand guard outside of Hypnosis chambers and be part of Hypnosis court. I should be at school right now, but I'm sick. Oh, I hope you get well. I hope you get better soon, Lapis. Your voice is cutting out randomly out. Well, I really don't know how to fix that. I'm just hoping that if we continue on, the problem will eventually go away. Hopefully. And that she might have been considered the opposite of the goddess of effort, more so a demon than a full-on deity. So my conclusion is, the devs didn't realize there was no info on the goddess of sloth until it was too late and had to improvise, or the info they did have was false, not actual info, which is stupidly common, and I stumble upon with stuff several times while trying to do basic stuff. Anyways, just thought I'd share this since I started thinking about this because of that stream. So yeah, that was very interesting reading, and it kind of would explain why Eternal Sugar did not feel like sloth, despite that being her whole thing. So I thought that was interesting. And let's just get right on into it. So yesterday, I had some time to work on the other heroes from last stream. Okay. So we got this guy who will inherit the Soul Gem of Truth, or Justice, the hero of Peace, or Empathy, or Love, still debating on which one. And here's some of the other cookies I did while off stream. I did one for Dark Cacao. Oops. No. Too far. So apparently Mystic Flower's thing was volition, which is kinda somewhat free will, according to the dictionary. And then you have resolution. And so I just continued with the suffix and like, alright, determination. And this guy is a rogue from the lands of Dark Cacao. And when he gets chosen by the Soul Gem will become the light of determination. And right now, I am working on golden cheeses. Yep. Yeah, for today's film gossip, many viewers of Netflix's new documentary about Titan Submersion are talking about the CEO calling safety regulations stupid, unimportant rules chilling. Yeah, that would be chilling, especially if you're working for someone and only to learn that the boss of something does not care about the safety of your employees. Why does that cookie seem like I would sim for him? Determination? I mean, he is a pretty cool cookie, so I guess maybe. He's a Ronin, a rogue samurai. Since Dark Cacao's kingdom is very Asian inspired, I just decided to seriously lean into the Asian aesthetic for this cookie. So the tiny backstory I have for him is that he, well, in this story, in case with this AU, Dark Cacao died. Not eternal. Mystic Flower managed to kill him. He turned into flower, thus died. Hi, hi, Leona. Good to see you here. And this character was training to be a guard for Dark Cacao's castle, and he even trained under Dark Cacao for a little bit. But because now his king and teacher is gone, he essentially has no teacher anymore. He has become a rogue Ronin, or a samurai with no teacher. And he was forced to watch the Dark Cacao slowly crumble and fall, so he decided that he had to go see if the king was alive, and if he was, to bring him back in hopes to like preserve his kingdom and his home. But sadly, he learns that Cacao did not survive. He died, along with many top warriors that went with him. But in the end, he was deemed worthy, and now he wears the soul gem on his hat. And now we're on to Golden Cheese Cookie. So, Burning Spice was once the herald of change. When the Soul Gem went to Golden Cheese, it became the light of abundance. So, when this character inherits it, it will become the Soul Gem of prosperity. Kami at work, Kami at work still. Hi all. Hi Songale. I hope we're not distracting you from work, I hope. I feel like I want to start a candy war. Why do you want to start a candy war? People are talking about how for the live action remake of this are talking about how for the live action remake of the second How to Train Your Dragon movies, the original voice actors will play their characters. Again, I'm not entirely sure why they need to make live actions, but sure, I guess. And I guess they better do a good job or just do what they did for the first one, which is almost basically just copy the movie shot for shot almost. And this character was particularly a bit difficult to draw for because there's a lot of Hindu. I don't know if that's Hindu. I'm pretty sure I'm getting it wrong. And Egyptian theming going around. And I'm like, how do I go about this and like I don't know, I guess like not lean too much into like Hollywood idea of what clothing looked like. So I tried doing a little bit of like Googling and research any clothes, but since I do not know like what entirely inspires Golden Cheese's outfit, I guess I just have to keep things relatively simple or ornate looking at best. Just a lot of fabric. Just because I feel like it and I want someone to join me in the candy war. I'm afraid I'm too busy drawing to do that, so I can't. To absolutely no one's surprise, Disney is starting to gain full control of Hulu. How has Disney not become a monopoly at this point? Like, there are laws against monopolies. How has that law not come into effect yet? That's what I'm wondering. So I went looking into clothing that I could potentially give this character. But I don't want him to be just shirtless. I'll do that for like their awakened form, I guess, but for the most part I want him to be just normally clothed. And I'm like, why are all these ones just... This pretty choice. Yeah, thank you. Why are you just here? You could do a jackal cookie for this one since Anubis is the Egyptian jackal god. I'm pretty sure we have a jackal though. I think it was a burnt cheese cookie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have one, right? It's this guy. Or am I getting my things mixed up again? Yep, he's Anubis. Yeah, so that's like, sadly we can't do Anubis because that character's already been taken. And I'm not really trying to inspire him by any god, I guess. Although I am taking inspiration from like this. Because I like to imagine, because in the story of Cookie Run Kingdom, for those who don't play the game, um, Golden Cheese's kingdom essentially was destroyed, and the people that has been destroyed, and they're all locked away and mummified. So I think they're all technically are dead. So the kingdom is gone. So this character is from the remnants of those cookies who escaped the war from the Golden Cheese Kingdom and has lived on in a tiny little settlement far away. What do you mean by candy war? I have no idea. Leona Baker is just being crazy. The live action How to Train Your Dragon dethrones live action Leon Stetchen records with the biggest weekend opening exceeding $140 million. That's cool, I guess. I mean, How to Train Your Dragon live action stuck to its original material and didn't stray too far off. So, deserving, I guess. Hopefully Disney learns a thing or two from that, but I don't think they will, because they'd rather burn money than learn or listen to their audience. I guess DreamWorks knows how to make live action remakes people want to see. Still don't want to see it, but glad people are like, pretty much. From what I've heard, it's basically they didn't stray from the material. They stuck to the material and put like some few changes here and there, but overall, almost nothing really changed. Which is fine, I guess, for a live action remake, but then that just brings up another conundrum for me. It's like, then why make it? How to Train Your Dragon is like the most popular franchise you have. You literally can go any direction you wanted with it. You could literally make How to Train Your Dragon in the future, I guess. Like the Nine Realms series that they did terrible on. They saw what Disney did wrong and just kept it simple. Pretty much. I guess I'm gonna stick to this. Try to figure out how this dragon works. Or big. Love the scarf thing on the last guy. Yeah, the scarf thing is pretty cool. I might try to incorporate that, but we already have a guy with a scarf. I don't want to give away too many scarves. Oh yeah, Songo, you just showed up, so. While I was off stream, I worked on two more of the cookies. We have dark cacao, and this line of process is violation, resolution, then to termination. I basically made him a Ronin, and he wears the gem on his hat. Maybe just the tail thing, maybe. According to the interview, the director wanted to return to How to Train Your Dragon because he wasn't satisfied after directing all three movies, and DreamWorks said they only approved the live-action remake. I mean, he's filled me with determination. Yep, pretty much. Undertale references. Yes. Don't chop the dinosaur down. I have no idea what you two are doing, okay, guys? Leona Baker and Lepidus, I have no idea what you two are up to. We're just kind of like, what are these two doing? And Songil bows. Yep. But yeah, he's a Ronin. He lives in the cold winterlands. That's why he has a scarf cape thing going on. Like, we can't keep giving everybody scarves. So I guess I'll give him a tail and or maybe a very interesting headpiece. Could you make that new cookie a Neko, since there's little cat Nekos, half cats? You want him to be a cat? I mean, I guess we do have a hawk, an Anubis, basically a dog and a bird. Why not go a cat? We'll see what we can do. And And for a while, I debated like if he was going to be a citizen of the Golden Cheese Cookie Kingdom because in the game, Eternal, darn it, I keep saying Eternal, Golden Cheese Cookie basically created the Matrix in her own kingdom, which allowed her people to basically just live the high life of her kingdom while technically they were still locked away in their mummification, whatever tomb thing. And Gingerbread and them were like, yeah, Golden Cheese, you can't live in the Matrix forever. Dark Enchanted's coming back and we need your help. But last but not least, the actress who played live action Snow White was able to get an interview with an unknown talk show, and the audience booed her the second she went on stage. I mean, I don't know. She is a good singer, I'll give her that, and her acting is fine, I guess. I just. I guess she just couldn't. She was a bit, I guess, too green and naive to handle being in the spotlight because she just did not handle what she was doing with grace at all. Well, that's rude no matter what. And also, if you're acting for a film that you know a lot of people like, you know is a big deal, you shouldn't be bashing the movie even if you may not like it or if you may not like entirely what it represents at the time. At the end of the day, this is something that you have to promote. So she should have just smiled and if she really truly didn't like Snow White, just lie and say how much of a great film it was. And do your job at promoting, which she did not do. So it's no surprising when people were like, alright, we're not going to support your film. And yes, sometimes you're going to come, actors are going to film in movies that just flat out bomb. The last thing you should be doing is blaming your audience and literally telling people, hey, if you follow this political party, don't come watch my film. That is dumb. Don't ostracize your audience, the people who are literally paying, is going to pay your paycheck. This is kind of random, but the natural contemporary dinosaur ad is the best ad that exists. Okay. Never heard of that ad at all. Oh, hi, Julia. It didn't help she called everyone racist for refusing to watch the movie. Julia, we were talking about, how the actress who played as Snow White in the live action recently got an interview, or a talk show interview of some kind, and everybody booed her. And I'm like, okay, well, that was a little rude of them to do, but again, she did not make the best choices throughout her entire career, and that is why she ended up the way she did. I know you're only because then it's the Apple War. What war? I have no idea. I don't know. If that is like something from like way, way back in the early streams, I do not remember. Oh, I see. I try to stay out of drama. It's hard since YouTube is full of them nowadays. Yeah, but pretty much it comes down to she just did not do a good job at what she was supposed to do, which is promote your movie. If it fails and bombs, you have to take it with grace, because you are going to come across those every once in a while. And that's essentially it. Just, hey, don't ostracize your audience, and when you are working for someone, promote their stuff, even if you may not like it, if they are paying your paycheck. And if it fails, fail with grace. Who got Eternal Sugar? I got her costume. I got Eternal Sugar, and I also got her costume. I love her costume. It is the best thing ever. It was when you were making welcome homemade dolly. Okay, that makes sense why I don't remember that at all. The streams were not as crazy as they. My streams have very much chilled out since those days. Jeez. It's so pretty. AFK real quick. It is, yeah, her costume is real pretty. And it's also thanks to her costume that inspired me to literally create all these new cookies right here. Superman in real life, hello. Welcome to this art stream, where I just draw stuff that I feel like. And today is Cookie Run Kingdom. Everyone has been rejecting her since the movie came out. Directors will take one look at her name and reject her audition. The only talk show that said yes is a minor one that is unknown. Superman approved your art. Thank you. Approved your art. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go with the cat then. Let's do it. Back. Yeah, Eternal Sugar's costume is so pretty. And the story is so interesting that it inspired me to literally make this AU, which is basically creating all these other cookies. So, quick recap. Thanks to Eternal Sugar Cookie's costume story, in her story for these costumes was that Holly Berry, instead of conquering Sloth, decides to fall into Sloth and thus stay in the garden with Eternal Sugar, thus, in a way, losing. So I thought, if that happens and Dark Enchantress Cookie is still out there, your voice sounds like my sister from I don't know why. Thank you, I guess? Okay. I'm going to start spamming apples in the comment section so much right now. Don't stop me. I technically can. If you do not want to go on timeout for a minute, don't spam the chat, please. I gotta go. Nice hanging out with y'all. Sorry I can't hang out for long. It's okay, Wolfheart. Thank you for the Hollywood film news. Still working on my cookie Sona, but I have a good idea for her. Oh, that's cool. So in this AU, if the ancient heroes had fallen to their beasts, either by falling into the temptation, manipulation, or just flat out died because some of them were flat out trying to kill each other, what would happen to the good Soul Jam? So my theory is, and thus in this AU, the Soul Jam calls out to a new potential hero to wield it for the good of Cookie Kind. So when Holly Berry fell into Sloth, block the banana bone. Okay. So the Soul Jam of Passion called out to someone to answer its call. It called on to this character. And when she overcome the trials of the Garden of Delights, the Soul Jam deemed her worthy to wield her, and thus transformed into the light of one of these three aspects, because I still haven't decided on which one. Because I've noticed that the Soul Gem changes from holder, and it doesn't necessarily stay the same. Because Eternal Sugar was happiness, but then when it became Hollyberries, it became passion. So I thought, oh, the title kind of somewhat changes if it goes to a new holder. So you got this cookie, who is the hero of peace or love. I can't decide. And we did one for Shadow Milk and Pure Vanilla, and we got this lovely individual who will become the hero of justice. Dark Cacao. We got the hero of determination. And now we're currently working on this guy, who will become the hero of prosperity. Ooh, that's cool. So I can't wait to like finish these guys up and maybe do their like awakened form. Oh, okay. Now I got an idea. Because I don't want to draw eyes and I'm lazy. Um, Egyptian cat head pieces? Cat boy. By the way, can we talk about how adorable Pure Vanilla is? My friend associated him with me because. Oh, that's so sweet. And yes, Pure Vanilla is a cutie patootie. I love him so much. And I like his voice too. That's why it was very saddening when Pure Vanilla was not voiced in in the, in his chapters in Beasties. It was kind of sad. Oh, that was the cat's name. Okay, because I knew what it was. I just couldn't remember how to say it or how to spell it. I Yeah, true. It happens to the VA, to the voice actors. I'm not entirely sure. I think most of them went on strike because of SAG-AFTRA, and as of late, right now, I think SAG-AFTRA finished their strike. So I do hope that the voice actors return to voice the characters. Speaking of cats, can we see the kitty cat? Um, kitty cat is currently not in my room, so I can't really do that. Okay, I actually kind of like this. Is this a cat? That looks like Anubis still. Ooh, I like this idea. So I want to do a hood kind of thing, but I'm going to give it a cat face instead. Speaking of cats, mine keeps moving. Aw, that's cute. Indecisive little creatures they are. So I'm just gonna take a quick screenshot. Ooh, actually, this one's pretty cool too. Oh, I gotta do a quick search of like what Bass said once again, because I keep forgetting. I know she was some. Pet. Okay, protection, cats, fertility, and motherhood. Well, I guess it's not gonna be motherhood because it's a man, but close enough. Protection and fertility, I guess. And the bringer of good health. Yeah, we can do that. I think that works. Now let's give this man a kitty mask. Alright. Um, we're just gonna do longer ears. May I ask if you still have Captain Home? Could I take him off your hands? If you want to draw Captain Home and do stuff like fan art for Captain Home, you can. You totally can. It might take me a while to get back into Welcome Home for a bit, because while I am still keeping track of like when it'll update and all that, it really hasn't really drawn me back in to do fan stuff like that again for a while. Are you drawing again or still looking? Oh, thank you, Sungyo. I was drawing. Yeah, same for you. Same Angel Courtney. Oh, Angel Courtney, did not see you there. You snuck in here. How'd you do that? Got Eternal Sugar Cookie costume, but no Eternal Sugar Cookie. I feel that sometimes. Not for Eternal Sugar, but for like other cookies. I have their costumes, but I don't have the cookie itself, so I have no point in having it, and that kind of sucks. One day you'll get Eternal Sugar and thus have her in the pretty dress. I keep jumping from fandom to fandom. FNAF, Cookie Run, Welcome Home, Threadville, Help. Same! That's what's happening with me. I can't stick to one because I get filled with ideas and then I have to draw them. And then when I do animatic stuff, which is even more problematic, is because once I start doing it, I get distracted again and then I can't finish it. And that's not a good thing. You need to finish your projects. Because I'm also into Threadville, and I haven't been drawing stuff for Threadville. I've been wanting to, but I get distracted. Then this idea came about. I'm like, shoot, I have to draw this before I don't do it at all. Let's see if I can do. It's beautiful, to be honest. It's nice. It's been nice and artist, and imagining yourself in all the fandoms makes you feel free sometimes. It really does. Wait a minute. This makes me realize I keep thinking of adorable things like Wally being turned into. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I confuse help. Oh, I think I've seen some people draw fan art of Welcome Home characters as characters. I've seen that. I'm trying to figure out if I can fit. There we go. I got Pure Awaken. I got Awaken Pure Vanilla on my first 10 pull the same day I got the. Wow, you were super lucky. But is that a good or bad thing? I need to know. I get extremely confused. I like don't like it turn into gray now. I feel like I lose my brain cells. Why not draw it out? I don't think it's a bad thing that you are thinking of that kind of crossover. You should go draw that. I love the kitty boy you're making. Thank you. Now that I got like his headpiece figured out, situated on his head. But yeah, I guess his ancestors were once inside the Golden Cheese Kingdom, but during the attack in the Dark Flower War when Dark Enchantress attacked the kingdom, his ancestors and a few others managed to escape the crumbling kingdom before it fell and was literally turned to ash. They traveled far to get away and they settled in a small little place near an oasis. Funny thing, my friend kept getting Awakened Pure Vanilla, but not Pure Vanilla Cookie. She's on her third Awaken. At least she'll probably have a strong and Awaken in Pure Vanilla when she eventually gets him. I am Sleeping Beauty. I am Sleeping Beauty, and one day I will beat Endless Strawberry Tower Tray 4. Man, I didn't even attempt. I just don't really care for that kind of grindy stuff. And also, I find it annoying when I have to constantly switch out cookies for each tray. Well, it does look cute, but it'd be nice if he had a tail. That'd be even more cute. I'll draw his tail eventually, but first I gotta like get his mask done. Wait, did burnt cheese have high hormones? No, technically didn't. Nope. Yeah. Actually, where was it? Just that maybe in remembrance of his queen, because in this AU she is technically dead, because Burning Spice was about destruction and was just looking for a worthy opponent, and more than likely killed her. So in remembrance, he puts the soul gem in the same place she was for yours. which was on her head. What was I gonna do? Amethyst. Was it like it was kind of like a hood. A detail. And I believe I made this cookie a bomber character. Yeah, he's a bomber character. So he's doing crowd control. Love how it turned out. Yeah, I like his headpiece. Loving him. But I guess I wanted to give him long hair because everybody in this kingdom does, and follow the trend. Give me a second to look up some hairs. Uh, or maybe instead of actually giving a full-on tail, whoops, wrong layer. Maybe he just has long hair that ponytails out to look like a tail. I was so confused what a bomber is. A bomber. So, in Cookie Run Kingdom, you got certain cookies with different classes. A character with this symbol, quite literally a bomb symbol, means they do wide. It means they do damage across the board. They do crowd control, so they attack a wide number of characters at a time. Wait, the next update after Hollyberry and Eternal. What's the next update? It should be Silent Salt and White Lily Cookie.
Without the ones like you working tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. No matter your industry, Grainger's here for you with professional-grade supplies. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
There are updates. Yeah, there are updates in between, but like the next major one should be Silent Salt and White Lily. But between those two updates, I'm not entirely sure what Dev Sister plans on doing between them two. So I guess here's our little guy with his very nice looking cat mask. And this is our hero of prosperity. Hello. And now we need to do one more. And this one is just going to be a hypothetical because we do not know what the story is going to be for these two characters. White Lily's a fairy cookie? I don't think so. Because fairy cookies do have wings. Even Sugarfly has wings and she's a fairy too. Oh, okay, honestly, I want to save up cookie cutters and some coins for my cookie clothing. Oh yeah, the my cookie clothing. I was trying to get the bonnet from the Hollyberry side. Silent salt. And I'm excited for. No, I mean the one who get the soul gem? Yes. The one who gets the soul gem after White Lily Cookie is going to be a fairy cookie. Uh, I got I got Eternal Sugar wings and hair, also the dress, and from Hollyberry I got the dress and the hair. Yeah, I'm trying to get the bonnet from the Hollyberry dress. But as for Eternal Sugar Cookie side of things, I got all the stuff. I got all the clothing. And I was trying my best to get as close as I possibly could to making my tea cookie, and that was the closest I was gonna get. Got the images. Oops. Good luck. I'm honestly happy with the Eternal Sugar items because they remind me of my persona, a winged person. Oh, that's cute. And I'm finally gonna add a winged person to this group because I noticed, oh yeah, none of them are flyers. So I'm like, well, time to get a fairy on this. I just realized I got my Cookie Hollyberry legwear. Oh, nice! And I don't remember what Silent Salt thing was before his corruption, so let's go onto Google. Well, I'm gonna go. Sorry I can't stay long. But I'll see you guys on the night stream. Bye bye. Bye, Leona Baker. Okay. Should I get Cookie Run Kingdom now? I can join in the conversation in hardship of not getting the cookies I want. Yeah, you should. Because Cookie Run Kingdom is actually a very free to play friendly game. You can do a lot of pulls and get a lot of cookies and almost rarely have to spend anything. Oh, solidarity, alright. solidarity. There are these they're generous with their daily logins. Yeah, they're very generous to new players too, so yeah. And she is freedom. This is the one change I don't understand all too much. Because he's solidarity and she became freedom. So I'm like, what comes after that? Friendship. Yeah, guys, can you guys help me like figure out what becomes after this freedom? Because you got solidarity, togetherness, teamwork, and then all of a sudden you get freedom. I'm like, how did that come about? Maybe tonight I'll get it. Do it, do it, if you want to. But yeah, solidarity, freedom, independence, adventure, respect. Hmm. Well, I guess the theming is basically the condition of working together. Somewhat, I don't know. At least that's what I get with solidarity. But then there's freedom. And I think White Lily Cookie just wants freedom for all cookies. So independence, maybe, but that's more of an individual. Adventure, possibly? Unity or an agreement of feelings or actions, especially among individuals with common interests, mutual support. Yeah. And then there's freedom, and I think White White Lily's thing for freedom was freedom or improvement for all cookies. So this one is tough. Freedom. And this is especially difficult since we do not know how their story is going to play out. And like what is going. But this is just assuming like maybe White Lily Cookie either dies or falls into silence with Silent Salt. Hmm. Because you need to respect others. Maybe. And Silent Salt, when he became evil, or seemingly evil, right now there's a gigantic theory that he might not necessarily be entirely evil, or maybe he was like an elder fairy cookie or someone behind the scenes. We do not know yet. Maybe Unity? Yeah, I think Unity might be it. So for now, it's going to be either but I do think Unity fits a little bit more. But okay. So now that we got our general idea of what we're going for, that just leaves us with the Archer class. What did I gotta look back? What did I make? I think I made him a druid. Freedom. And this one's gonna be an archer. And I guess we're just gonna make her a standard archer then. I'm just curious on why they changed it again. It's just something I've noticed. Like with these guys, like Burning Spice's thing, his representation, even according to Elder Fairy, it was changed. But when the soul half of the soul gem came to golden cheese, it became abundance. I know this guy's a druid, so that means this cookie for this hero is going to be an archer. But yeah, no, it's just some. As for Courtney, it's just something I've noticed, like how it kind of changes. They stay with somewhat within the realm of each other, that, but they could just change ever so slightly, like volition and resolution. They're kind of similar, and determination is just another word or definition for resolution. Happiness, passion, it's still within the realm of positive feelings. So that's why it was either love, peace, and maybe empathy. One of these three, I still have to pick one. And then there's justice. He was knowledge, he was truth, and I guess the natural progression is with truth, what you need justice to maintain truth, and thus justice. Empathy feels closer to happiness and passion. I guess so, because she definitely feels more of this character's story. She definitely does understand why Holly Berry fell into sloth. She really truly does. But she also feels immensely sorry for Holly Berry because she knows deep down Holly Berry is suffering, but because Holly Berry did not chose not to confront these demons she feels, or the trauma and the stuff she is running away from, she's gonna be forever stuck in this perpetual mourning and sadness. That's because that what left the soul gems were corrupted. Elder Fairy could even say that. Yeah, they changed. And I feel, well, this is an AU, an alternate universe, so I'm just hyper speculating on, like, hey, if the ancient heroes fell, I don't think the soul gems, or at least the good soul gems, would just sit around and be like, well, I'm just gonna wait. No, I think they would. They do have some sort of sentience. So I do think maybe they'll call out for a new hero to wield them because the soul gems, the good soul gems, wants to do good for people. I have an archer cookie, and I sent you the picture to help you out with the bow pegs. Okay. Hi, Husker. I can send you a picture to help out with the bows. I can always just go on Pinterest to look up bows. And this is what I find fascinating that someone pointed out to me, or at least a video that was pointing it out. Holly Berry was running away from a lot of internal hurt and trauma. And the reason why she overcomes it in the actual storyline is because she chooses to face it and overcome it. In this AU, if she falls to sloth, she doesn't do that. She's still running away from her personal issues and just basically living in indulgence to mask it. And so, even though she has no sense of smell, she can definitely smell sadness coming from her. She's like, my queen, because she still respects her. She still loves her as Queen Mother. It's not her actual mother, that's just what everybody calls her. But she understands. And she's sad because she knows she can't convince Holly Berry to come out of the garden. Give me a sec, I need to refill my water. I just found some Cookie Run Kingdom wine boxes. I want them. If you are financially stable to do that, go ahead, but make sure you are responsible with your finances. That's all I can say. Okay, I'm back. Cool. So yeah, she's sympathetic towards her queen. She flat out does not like eternal sugar at all. Mainly just because, no, you're trapping people here and you're harming people, not actually giving and brainwashing people to think they're in happiness. Especially with Sugarfly's whole story, she definitely cannot forgive Eternal Sugar for that. And she also knows once she obtains the soul gem, she's very much aware how her sense of love is very, very different and good. Oh, you got the Shadow plush. Congrats. I heard those things sold out real fast. And she also, again, in this AU, I'm still going by the theory of Eternal Sugar is in love with the idea of being complete and fulfilled with a lover, but not necessarily the person, the lover themselves. So she's like, I know you don't truly love Oliver. You love the idea of being whole and complete to fulfill yourself. Though I don't know who I can relate to the most between the ages. I'm not entirely sure either because I don't know. I guess for me, it'd be White Lily Cookie since she seems more introverted and more like me in terms of wanting to be just do my own thing, but hang out with my friends. But after that, just do my own thing. I sent you the picture on Tumblr. Okay, give me a sec. Oh, that's very cute. So this is the character that Midnight sent me. Very cute, very beautiful. Yeah, feeling mixed between her and Professor. I love their ship. Their ship is so cute. Yeah, her name is Frosty. Oh, okay. She is very beautiful. I like the background you have for her and the hair. Can my son and son too? Where though? If you have a Tumblr, my my hold for Tumblr is Alice Angel 12X, and you can send me through messages. Or if you have Discord, I can send the Discord link again so you can join. Or if you're able to post pictures on YouTube, through what was it, commentary or comment, not comments. But if you're able to make posts, like picture posts on YouTube, just make sure to tag me so I can find you. Discord is good. Thanks, Practice. I hope I'm not bothering you and yapping all day. It's okay. That's also why I have the Discord, so you can just stop on by and yap with us about anything. Give me a sec. Hmm. And there should be the Discord link. I thought Frost Queen was the queen of a lost kingdom of ice, and the bow was her kingdom's treasure that lets her shoot magic ice arrows. That sounds pretty epic. Now where's my... So this cookie is going to come from the fairy kingdom. After she noticed that their kind of queen, White Lily Cookie, has now returned, something calls out to her, and so she goes in search of their queen. Superman is back. Hello. Okay. And I don't know, I haven't really gotten here so far. I don't know really what to do with the story because, again, I don't know what these two stories is going to be. So it's just a lot of high speculation. Found this one, sending a pic. Nice. I don't mean to be that person, but there is a Frost Queen. I think it was, yeah, it's a Frost, literally called Frost Queen. Yeah, give me a sec. Oh yeah, no, it's flat out called Frost Queen. I think you might want to call them Ice Queen, maybe, but you can still stick to Frost Queen if you want to, though. Thanks for listening, as I wish I asked her. It's okay. Okay. So, Julia sent their Sona picture, so I'm going to show you guys. I love their hair, it's really pretty. This is really cute. I love everything Star. Oh, that's cool. And I do want to believe that like some aspects of the ancient hero still resides within the Soul Gem, even though they lost it. So I think it'd be pretty interesting if I made this fairy cookie, like a bit of a shy type. Like she's very talented in her marksmanship, but she's very easily spooked. And so it's kind of like just it maybe is very surprised, like seemingly like the least likely cookie to ever be worthy of a soul gem is this one. Whoever made that art, you're thank you. These are official drawings from the Cookie Run game. I'm just drawing my own thing. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Whoever made that art, you're talking about Julia. That was Julia's. That was Julia's. 40 bucks. I think I like that. Thanks. Okay. I love how in the chat we have Cat Lover Clubs, Howdy Lover Club, Cat. We have all the clubs. Okay, I will lurk in chat now. Alright. Howdy Club shout out. Now let's look up some butterfly wings, guys. Oops. Wrong one. Also a member of the Bat Lover Club. Monarch butterfly wings? Maybe. Maybe in her normal form she'll have monarch butterfly wings, but when she has an awakened form, her wings will transform. I can spell like Oh, that's ooh, these are cool. I'm just gonna yoink that. Very started monarch. Maybe they'll start off as monarch wings, but when they have their awakened form, their wings will just transform into something that's just like otherworldly. I love the idea that she's the best archer ever, but is so nervous and shy. The rest of the time, she's basically Fluttershy. If Fluttershy was like a sniper. So that's why you would never be able to see her, because she's hiding in the trees, and you wouldn't see her. And what's scary is that she never misses her shot. And if she does, it's intentional. Fluttershy in FTF2. If you give Fluttershy a rifle. Fluttershy in Call of Duty. Oops. Oh, Midnight, are you leaving? Gotta go now. Alright. Bye, Midnight. Thanks for hanging out with us. Alright, I'm curious. How Call of Duty got people? Y'all know. I don't know who. I'm liking these ones. These I know a few things, though I don't know if they're not even watch playthrough. I mean, if I don't have a game and I don't know if I want to play it or not, I just watch a walkthrough because that's free and you can still like get a grasp of the story through watch through by watching gameplay. Because I'm thinking I'm gonna start doing that for like Love and Deep Space. I already have Cookie Run Kingdom. I can't afford having another gacha game, so I might as well just watch other people play it or have other people tell me the story. Either way, I just hope the walkthrough is short. I still watch Corey Kenshin. Corey Kenshin's fun. It's good to see him back and that he has another project. Sorry guys, I forgot to call you guys back. Please, but I remember the first YouTuber I ever watched was called I Christine. I don't think I've ever heard of it. The first YouTuber I ever remember had watched was like I think it was like uh Dan TDM, the Diamond Mine Cart. Oh yeah, yes, I watched his Roblox videos. The first videos of his I ever watched was when he was in Minecraft and he had a villager NPC character, Dr. Trioris, and they would just try out all these fun mods. That's the first videos of his I've ever watched. This was boring. Fuck. No, what did I do? Oops. What have I done? What? Let's see if there's any other song. Bit of a hmm. Sorry guys, I gotta go. It's 2 a.m. here though. It was nice chatting to you. I hope I didn't bother you with my yapping. It was okay. It was nice talking to you, Julia. See you around. Very big hair 'cause fairies. I guess, I don't know. She's so adorable. I want to give her a hug. She might, or she might run away first. But I guess if you're close friends with her, she'll let you hug her. But other than that, she's like, oh. I imagine her to have similar to a Pomni like uh, personality, as in like easily frightened if she has to deal with combat up close, because she'd rather do it from a distance where no one can see her. Flowers in her hair. Yeah, why are they so big? I should drink them. Here we go, now I feel very close now. Do I have any to um golden peas? Because I'm looking more at these ones since she's not um she's more on the shy side, so I imagine her clothes would be covering up a lot more. Add some kind of silver armor. Maybe. Yeah, because you have Sugarfly who has like the boots at least. I think she would have like the arm sleeves, the armor on her sleeves, so when she pulls back the string, she won't get like rope burn. They all have it. But some of them are a little bit lighter than others. Like Sugarfly only has the boots. Sugarfly has the boots. What's it? Silver Bell? Cookie. Silver doesn't seemingly wear silver, except for like this little piece here and like hand guards. So they definitely wear pieces of armor. She looks like a banana fairy. She kind of does, but if you were to play the game and go through her story, it's actually kind of she has a very sad story. It's kind of tragic, sad. I'm glad she escaped Holly Berry, but her story be sad. And of course, Mercurial Knight will definitely be wearing the most armor. So that's what I was thinking, like small pieces of silver, but mostly like pieces on their hand. Like here. They're wearing armor on their hands and guarding their shoulders. This is random, but I have a bird clock and every hour it makes sound corresponding to the bird on the clock. So every hour it's bird o'clock. That sounds cute. I don't know. Well, then again, I can barely see the fish. Oh, maybe here. And the hands. And then hello, Lunar. How are you doing today? Pretty good. Nice. I think I need to sit on this character for a little bit longer before I can figure out what I want to do with her a bit. So we're just gonna return to the set. Unity. Hi, Wolfart. No, let's just get to inking these. I've got another piece of film glass. I'll see if it can fit within one. Okay. What do elderberries? Okay, elderberries. Like, I had a really weird dream. What's the weird dream? Plays Drastic World. I am the destroyer of eardrums. Oh, little be the destroyer of your eardrums. Rachel Zegler, the Snow White actress, is now an emotional wreck. Apparently, the booing at the talk show was the last straw that broke the camel's back because her career has flatlined after Snow White. I'm not gonna blame Snow White for what happened. Definitely her voice and how she acted was the overall cause of her downfall, and she has really sadly no one else but herself to blame for that. How did you where my dog had puppies dog before? Huh, interesting. Yeah, a lot of people call it karma. Or karma and just bad decision making. Because honestly, Rachel Zegler was just not around long enough to have that much clout or fans enough that will back her up if she were to make dumb decisions. And not all of them, but most stars know to keep their politics out of their jobs because no one is there to. Because the reason where they got they were now is not because of what political view they had. It's basically how good are they at their job. So I am indeed like not surprised by the outcome of things because it's like, Rachel, what did you expect? I had a lot of weird dreams. There were ones where my friend went bald except for this tiny thing of bright green hair. Also, Disney theme parks are now under investigation because of rising report of predators getting jobs. That's sad. Well, that's depressing, Disney. Seems like they're just failing on all sides. My earbuds. Oh my god. Sorry about the long silence. I am rapidly scrolling through articles. Mention it worthy. Well, I think no one told me again that I was not back on my drawing land. It's okay if like you don't need to um like constantly dig for stuff to talk about on Google. Sorry, I'm locked in and drawing. It's okay. Because when I pulled up my OBS, I was like, oh wait, I'm still stuck. I'm still on Pinterest. I'm like, no, no one told me. Hmm. Good, I got her out. Those are, I'm not talking either. It's okay. It's okay. I'm making sugar spider. Okay, I need to take a quick break because I'm hungry and I think I might need a little nap. In my defense, it was when I logged in and I was too busy looking for something to talk about. It's too hard about. It's okay. But just know, like, you don't have to like constantly search up Google stuff if you to talk. You can just chill and be here if you want. Go relax, naked this stream. Thanks for joining me, guys. I might do a late night stream. I'm not entirely sure. I'll see how I feel after like my nap and eating something. Bye.